Hello everyone, you're on the Handmade channel. In this video, I'll show you how I managed to make Bulkin's Rolls-Royce out of clay. It's that very AMORRal 2.0 in pink chrome with $sign rims. This is how the car looks made out of clay. For sculpting, I used very hard NSP and also hard sculpting clay. The car body is already prepared for painting. I specifically covered the cabin windows so they wouldn't get painted. After painting, I'll remove this protection and install the front and rear windows. I'll paint the model with a spray can. First, I'll cover it with silver paint and then I'll apply the main pink color. I applied it with an airbrush, since the color in the spray can wasn't quite right. It was my first time using it, but of course I practiced a bit beforehand and I still managed to paint it pretty well. Well, after painting, I finished up the model, painted some additional elements and installed the wheels. And here is the final result of my work. It took me a lot of time to build this car. This is the longest project I've ever done and also one of the most difficult. It took me 168 hours of work over 23 days to build a copy of the Rolls-Royce like the one Bulkin has. And it took me so long because I paid a lot of attention to working out all the details. As they say, quality takes time. And this Rolls-Royce is the highest quality and the best. Look at how detailed the interior is. Everything is done down to the smallest detail. Here, Bulkin's viewers will ask, why is the interior black and white, when in the original it's beige and brown?
For myself, I would look for a white interior, white and black, maybe, yes, something like that with black wood, or maybe piano black trim, you know, some kind of inserts. I think that would look way cooler. This just looks like a grandma's cabinet, honestly.
That's why I decided to make it white. I think this interior option goes better with the pink color. As you may have noticed, I made it possible to turn the wheels, but they turn separately, not together. Now I'll show you the engine. To make it, I looked at the original in the AMORRal mobile app. By the way, just like with the car itself, I also studied the 3D model and used blueprints to create the car so I could get the body proportions right. The trunk can also be opened here, and you can even put something inside. It's quite spacious. When I was making the Spirit of Ecstasy figurine, I immediately thought of what it could be replaced with. Those who watch Bulkin know what I mean.
Koshevniki.
Nomads. And if you replace it with this rock hand sign, here's what it will look like. And also, of course, I worked on the underside of the car, where the detailing is just as good, and I sculpted it based on this scale model. Probably the easiest thing I sculpted were the wheels. They aren't a complicated shape, but the shade still turned out a little different. But overall, it turned out similar. I made the model in 1:24 scale and it weighs 430 grams. It turned out quite sturdy because I made the structure solid and reinforced it with wire so it can stand on a shelf as a collectible. Basically, it could be sent to Bulkin for his collection.
These are some cars from the collection. Next I have the M5 M90A gift from my Penguin, and this is their 6M. Here's a collection of some bikes.
But I don't know, it's up to him. It should be possible to send it. If the package is packed well, the car should arrive intact. This is already the 4th car of Bulkin's that I'm making. And every year I manage to do it better and better. The first car was an Audi RS6, where the quality of the model wasn't very good. Then an Audi R8, and a BMW M5 F90, which he even filmed a reaction to. For me, that was incredibly gratifying, the highest praise. And once again, a huge thank you to him for that. I really enjoy surprising people with my creativity. And if I manage to do that, I'm really happy about it. And now I'll show you the process of creating this Rolls-Royce out of modeling clay. This is the model I ended up with. I hope you liked it. And if that's the case, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in my modeling clay creations. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye everyone.